Словно М16. Сука не поверила, что мне 16. Это Москва, и мы умеем отрываться, мы умеем делать звук, мы умеем делать так.
Yo, what is up, guys? It's your boy Prwell'Z here. I'm back with another Wi-Fi battle. We post wins, losers, draws. There's gonna be a question in the middle of the video, at the end of the video. Looking at my opponent's team, he got like a good sun team going on with a couple of grass types, which is really nice. I really like his team, but I like my team more, and we got the Heracross here. You see the Heracross, boy? Heracross is crazy, but yeah, his team is looking really scary though with the Gosh Chomp, Heatran, and I'm assuming that Politoed is a Drizzle set. So let's get started, man. Let's go. Let's go. And so he's gonna lead off with Gosh Chomp. And I go into my Magnet Zone. So this is a really bad matchup for me. So I decided to switch out here because I don't want to take an Earthquake to the face. And I'm assuming that he knows that, so he can go for any other move he wants. So I decided to go out to my Quagsire. My Quagsire out here, man. 37 years old, 6th grade. Strong. And this Gosh Chomp is gonna go for the sword dance, but we don't really care because we really don't care. We have unaware. But anywho, this thing is gonna go for a sword dance, so I'm like, all right, whatever, cool. So here I decided to just go for Toxic here, and it fails because he's just gonna throw a beanbag out of nowhere. So I'm like, all right, whatever. This thing is this type of set of this Gosh Chomp is probably a Dragon Claw, Earthquake, Sword Dance, a substitute set, which is fine. You know what I mean? We don't really worry about that because he can set up all the Sword Dance he wants. So yeah, I decided to go for a stockpile, start filter feeding, and we are gonna get our defenses up. So we're looking splendid right now. And this Gosh Chomp is gonna eat some more leftovers, and we're really not worried about that because, like we said, we don't care. We don't have no care in the world. So yeah, I decided to just go for a Scald. Get rid of the beanbag, and this thing does go for an Earthquake, and we eat that up. You know what I mean? So he's had it right back into his beanbag, looking like, what the heck just happened? And you know what happened. We're unaware, boy. So we decide to burn this thing with the Scald, and the beanbag comes off finally. So yeah, this thing does go for another Earthquake. I'm like, all right, splendid, you know, and I can just go for a Toxic just to whittle this thing down, so his leftovers and substitutes would be limited. So he knows that this is a bad matchup here because I'm not sure if he realized that we do have the unaware ability. So we're gonna eat our leftovers, and this thing is gonna go for the Toxic, which is cool because I mean, he is gonna get some toxic damage, which is really cool with me because getting residual damage on the Gosh Chomp will always make me happy. Happy as a kid with a balloon and a lollipop. So yeah, I decided to just go for a Scald here, and this thing is gonna switch out and go into his Blossom. So Blossom come out here and started doing the Hakuna Matata, and this thing is, you know, dancing splendid, and I do go for a Skull and I don't get the burn, unfortunately. So here I decided to just go for a Toxic, take a risk, and this thing does go for a Quiver Dance, which is really good on my part because my Quagsire is not dying. So my Quagsire is just out here spreading all his sickness. So we give this thing the Toxic, and here I'm not trying to overplay my part. I'm gonna switch out here and go into my Weezing, my Disco Balls. We come out here splendid, you know what I mean, nutsack and all. And this thing does go for another Quiver Dance, so this thing is trying to look really scary. So which it's cool because our move sets for this Weezing is Clear Smog, Toxic Spikes, Fire Blast, and it's just a complete counter to this Blossom here. So Blossom is gonna eat some leftovers, but it is gonna get some toxic damage. So yeah, I'm like, you know what, we could take any attack from this thing, whether it's a Sludge Bomb or a Giga Drain. So I decided just to have a Toxic, but this thing actually goes for a third Quiver Dance. I'm like, all right, this thing is looking pretty scary right now. So I'm like, whatever, fine. Yeah, I decided to go for a Fire Blast, but you know, obviously Weezing with their two heads, they decided to miss the Fire Blast, make me mad. But here I decided to go for a Clear Smog here because I know it's 100% accuracy, and it's gonna reset all of Blossom stats. So this thing does go for a Giga Drain. That does pretty good damage with a +3 Quiver Dance. So yeah, I do go for the Clear Smog, change all of its stats. Even though it didn't do anything, but still happy because all of its stats is eliminated. So I know for sure I could take a Giga Drain or a Sludge Bomb from this thing. So I'm gonna eat my poop, and this thing's gonna eat its flowers. And we're just chilling right now, hanging out, living and building. So he is gonna get some toxic damage, and here I decided to go for the Toxic Spice. Just start poisoning everything that comes in. So here he does go into Heatran, and with my moveset, I really can't do anything to this Heatran here. So I am pretty much forced to switch out. So we are gonna get some Black Sludge here, and here I decided to set up another second layer of Toxic Spikes. I'm not really sure why I did that, but anywho, he is gonna get some Stealth Rocks in, and that's really bad, but it's fine, you know what I mean, because I do have something to counter this Heatran here. So we're gonna get some Black Sludge here, and I decided to go into my Quagsire because I think that's gonna be good for my good matchup for this Heatran here. So we come right back in smooth, and we are gonna get hit with some Stealth Rock damage, which is fine. So this thing does go for Lava Plume, and we eat that up. We're like, splendid. So here I decided we're gonna get some leftover damage and leftover recovery, and here I decided to do a double switch because I know this is a bad matchup for him. So here he decides to switch out and go into Politoed, and me, he is gonna get some poison from the spikes, and he's gonna set up the drizzle, which is cool. We're not really worried about none of that. And here I decided just to switch out and go into my Heracross. So my Heracross come out here mad as heck. We're here for war. You see the Heracross, man? So Politoed is gonna get some toxic damage, and here I decided to go for a close combat. I am Scarfed, so I do go for the close combat here, and that does good damage to the Politoed. But we are gonna get the special and defense drop. So here, this thing does go for a Skull in the Rain, and I was hoping and praying that I don't get the burn damage, because this is a Moxie Heracross instead of Guts one. So here he decides to switch out and go into Blossom, and I'm like, all right, splendid. I could just go for another close combat, get up close and personal, and we do heaps to this thing. So down goes Blossom, and we're looking splendid right now. So Blossom's down now, and we're gonna get the Moxie boost. So this is how here looking like Stone Cold on the Royal Rumble. So here he decided to go out to Ludicolo, Dink out from the barbershop. You should look him up. Anywho, he starts dancing. Him and Blossom should be dating. And here I decided to go for another close combat, and we're just mad as heck. Yo, doing damage. So we hit this thing with a close combat. Down goes Ludicolo, man. Man, we are looking good right now. So Ludicolo's down, we get another Moxie boost. We're just out here on steroids. This dung beetle out here ready to collect all the poop that you got, bro. So here he decided to go into Vaporeon. Vaporeon's gonna get some step on some toxic spikes, and here I decided to go for another close combat. We go for another close combat. Whoo-wee! It doesn't matter if it was defensive or not. You know what I mean? You're not gonna take two attack boosts from Adamant Heracross. So we get the third, and we're like, man, I think we're gonna get a sweep here. So here I know that this Garchomp is a Scarf because you use like multiple moves already, and here I go for another close combat, and down goes Garchomp. I'm like, Heracross, what is going on this match? You are on a tear. You know what I mean? Dang. Do you want me to get you groomed? Because you are a monster. So Heracross is doing damage, and I believe his last Pokemon, oh no, he has two more Pokemon left. He has the Politoed, and he has the whatchamacallit, Heatran. So here I decided to go for another close combat, and down goes Politoed. This is it, guys. This is what it is, man. You know what? Question of the day, guys. What is your favorite fighting move? what is your favorite fighting move? This is about Heracross, man. This is Heracross time right now. And we get another Moxie boost. So I think we're maxed out right now. We need like one more. So, you know, his last Pokemon is the Heatran. And you know what else goes down right here, man. You know what I mean? And I go for one last close combat. Take this thing out. And down goes Heatran. And that's the match, guys. Luckily that they cut the scene to me winning, because we had one more close combat for the trainer for his his terrible coordination. But he's good, guys. All right, have a good one, guys. I'm out.